Yo, what's going on, Jungle Cats? Gatos here, coming at you with a brand new season of Victory Road to Master Ball. This season, we're doing non-ability Pokemon only, so that means no abilities at all. And yeah, we're kind of coasting through. I almost have the second episode ready, but I've just about made it to Ultra Ball. There definitely are a lot of Pokemon that are strong that don't have abilities, so I think this season's going to be a little bit easier. I am going to be, once again, kind of busy this month. I'm going to be moving into a new place, so I figured I'd do something not extremely hard so I can make Master Ball in time. I think it's going to probably be a shorter season, but I'm going to try to keep it a little bit interesting. I'm going to try to have a non-EX episode as well. So non-EX, non-ability kind of jumbled together into one episode. I think I'll probably be doing that most seasons just because I like playing non-EX decks. But yeah, this is our first episode with the new set. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's hop into those decks. But wait, before we do not forget to like and subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel. We're getting kind of close to 500 subs. Hopefully we can hit that soon. All right, so here we are in the first deck, and something I keep forgetting to say, I'm going to say it at the beginning, I'm probably going to say it at the end as well, is all the deck codes are in the description. So if you want to check out the decks offline instead of in the video, they're on Untapped. I have the links down below. Definitely go check out those links. I put them inside all of these videos and all of my deck videos for what it may be. But yeah, this deck is a Blacephalon and Silvally deck. I've heard people say Silvally, Silvally, kind of like both sides. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Silvally, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. A lot of people have been playing Silvally in Rampardos. I think that deck is super strong and maybe even slightly stronger than this one, but I think this deck is super strong as well. I think this deck does really well. So yeah, let's run through the list. So we have one Blacephalon, two Type Nulls, two Silvallys, one Pokeball, two Giant Capes, two Professor Research, two Gladions, one Lassamin, a Giovanni, a Sabrina, a Leaf, a Cyrus, an Iono, a Pokemon Center Lady, and a Red. So yeah, this deck is mainly focused around Silvally. I think most people probably know this card by now. It's kind of been taking over the meta. If you don't know what it does though, it does a base of 50 energy for two colorless energies, but it goes up to 100 damage for just using a supporter card. So really calls for a deck that's filled with supporters. The supporters really help to put down a lot of damage, which is great because honestly, there are so many strong supporters now. It kind of makes sense to be playing them, and this kind of gives you a pretty good excuse to play it. Just dropping 100 damage for 2 energy is kind of insane. Another huge benefit to Silvally is the new supporter card, Gladion. What this does is it's basically like a Pokeball for your Type Null and your Silvally. When you use it, you're going to draw either your Type Null or your Silvally. So if you don't have one of those yet, then it's just going to find one of those out of the deck. This is why people kind of have been playing this with Rampardos, just because you can run two Gladions, two Ionos, and then you have a ton of drawing tech that are going to get you your cards that you need and kind of just like move through your deck pretty quickly. But ultimately, Gladion and Silvally is just like an insane combo because you can have your Type Null down on the board. Most of the time, you're going to start with your Type Null, and then if you hit a Gladion early, then you can just immediately use that, evolve into your Silvally, and then attack for 100 that turn as well. Usually I'll try to plan out my supporters a little bit more than I typically do. So if I don't have a supporter to play next turn and I am attacking this turn with my Type Null, I might wait for next turn to use that supporter. But it kind of depends on the situation. You just gotta think about it a little bit more, like when you're gonna be playing supporters and such. The other card we'll just go into detail about is Blacephalon. This does 130 damage for 2 fire energy and 1 colorless energy. The condition is that it does 70 damage to itself, really tanking itself down to 30 damage. You're mostly going to be wanting to use this to finish, or you can do what we did in this deck and have a Giant Cape on it along with a Pokemon Center Lady. And if you have both of those ready in hand, then you can do another attack with your Blacephalon, depending on how much damage they do to it. So yeah, mostly what we're trying to do with this deck is get to our Silvally up front and then build up our Blacephalon in the background. If we hit our other Silvally early, then we'll build that up and then maybe aim to draw our Lassamin that we can use on the Blacephalon and build that up in the background. So yeah, there's a lot of supporters in the game. I'll talk through why I chose the ones that I did. We're only running one Pokeball in this deck. The main reason for that is because we only have 2 Pokemon we can draw from. And we also have Gladion in the deck. as well that could hit our type null. So yeah, I think it's felt pretty good to only one Pokeball. I know that people are definitely doing this in the Rampardos version of the deck as well. Yeah, if you're running this list or the other one, I think one Pokeball is kind of the way to go. Went over the capes already. You can use these on the Silvally, but I typically try to hold at least one for the Blacephalon. We got 2 researches, 2 Gladions. That's just kind of needed in a Silvally deck. The Velocidemon, we're just hoping to hit for the Blacephalon to build it up in time. Now we're running Giovanni in this list, and I haven't really run Giovanni in like 2 months or so. I think he is a really great addition to this deck because he's actually a plus 60 with our Silvally. And a problem with a lot of supporter cards are that they require a certain condition. For example, Sabrina, you need them to have a bench Pokemon in order for you to use it. Cyrus, they need to have a bench Pokemon that's damaged. Pokemon Center Lady, your Pokemon needs to be damaged. Yeah, kind of so on and so on for a lot of the supporters as well. This is, I think, a main upside to Giovanni. You can use him whenever you want. So I think he can be super strong to just add 60 damage onto your Silvally. He's really a plus 60 as opposed to a plus 10. And honestly, there's a lot of scenarios where Giovanni is actually pretty good. I wish I could include him in most decks because I feel like a lot of the time I end up being 10 damage short. Yeah, he's often a card that just needs to be cut for other cards, which is kind of sad. Yeah, we have similar reasoning for red in here. I think it's just good to have a red in here in case they're playing EX Pokemon, which most people are in ranked. So yeah, that can just be a pretty good counter against EX decks. Just jumping on that, we're actually not playing any EX Pokemon. So yeah, this deck can survive a while, I would say. It does really good against Meow decks. I think it really shines there. But yeah, anyways, back to the supporters. We have a Leaf in here. If we hit our Blacephalon early, we're hoping to hit our Leaf to get it back. This can just also be a card kind of similar where we can just throw it out like Giovanni, and we might have to waste it, but at least we can get that plus 50 on Silvally for it. Sabrina and Cyrus, these are just good control cards to have, so I just have one of each in the deck for different situations. Iono is just to hit our draw tech a little bit better. Honestly, with this deck, it feels like you usually draw either a Gladion or Type Null or Silvally pretty much on curve, so I wasn't ever really having issues with drawing. Pokemon Center Lady, this is again for our Blacephalon. Also, if we need to use it on Silvally, we can for heals, and it also boosts its attack. And then we kind of went over red already. So yeah, I think this or either the Rampardos list is pretty strong to play. I'll attach a Rampardos list in the description as well, but typically you're just running your Skull Fossils, Rare Candies, and Rampardos instead of running a Granados in there just to like keep your cards down. But yeah, this deck, this version is really strong. It kind of allows for you to play more supporters, which I like. So I've been enjoying this version a lot too. Let's head on to the next deck. All right, so another reason we also didn't do the Silvally Rampardos deck up front is because I did a Lycanroc Rampardos deck, and I've been really enjoying this deck. This has been super fun to me. I know people were playing Rough Rock and Lycanroc last season, but I think with the new EX Lycanroc, it's just doing even better and better. So yeah, in this deck we have 1 Granados, 2 Rampardos, 1 of the Bloodfang Lycanrocs, the base one, 2 of the Rough Rocks with the Signs of Evolution attack, which draws an evolution from the deck. So this will either draw the base Lycanroc or the Lycanroc EX every time. Then we have the Lycanroc EX, a big Malasada, 2 rare candies, 1 Pokeball, 2 Skull Fossils, 2 Rocky Helmets, 2 Professor Research, a Leaf, a Cyrus, and a Mars. Gotta have a Mars in the deck. And yeah, I think this deck does super well. A lot of people were playing it last season, but I think it's even better with the Lycanroc EX. If you haven't played this deck before, you're always going to start with the Rockruff. That's just because the Skull Fossil for Rampardos can't be your starting draw. You're always going to start with this, which means you're always going to go right into drawing your Lycanroc or your Lycanroc EX on your first attacking turn. That's good for draw tech. It's also just good for momentum and keeping the pace of your game going. And yeah, I think it's a really strong tech. Then you're going to be able to go through your deck while you're attacking with your Lycanroc and build up your Rampardos in the background. Whether you hit the Skull Fossil into Rare Candy Rampardos or you draw your Rampardos. We only have 1 Pokemon that's going to be able to be hit by the Pokeball, so we only have 1 Pokeball in here. Then we also have Rocky Helmets in here. I kind of like to keep the momentum going up front and potentially laying down some damage with your Rockruff down. Also, the Lycanroc EX does 130, so I feel like most EX Pokemon have 150 HP or higher. It's good to have the Rocky Helmet so you can get their health down a little bit and then one-shot them with this attack. It kind of stinks if you have to put 2 attacks onto them but sometimes you need to. If they have like heals or something like that, then you might need to lay down 2 attacks, but it's not the biggest deal. It kind of depends on the scenario. It kind of depends on the matchup you get, but sometimes it's better to start with the base Lycanroc than build up your Lycanroc EX in the background. If you don't know, this Bloodfang ability does a base of 50 damage, but if the opposing Pokemon has more HP than this Lycanroc, it's going to add 50 damage on top of that. That can be super detrimental. You can drop 100 damage on them pretty quickly. And a lot of the time, if they've attacked you or attacked your Rockruff at all, then you're going to be able to do that 100 damage up front and potentially take them out pretty quickly. Rampardos is a super strong card, and I think it pairs super well with the Lycanroc EX. This Lycanroc is going to discard fighting energy every turn. So you kind of want to pair a Pokemon with it that's only going to use 1 energy to attack. So I think Rampardos is kind of the perfect pair for it. And yeah, just going through the rest of the list, we have a big Melacida in here, and I've just been testing around with this and Pokemon Center Lady, and just, I think it's kind of nice to have an item to heal, because then you can also play a supporter that turn. Typically, I'm trying to play this late in the game, and I'm mostly just saving this for poison matchups, but it can be good to use this, but also have the ability to either Cyrus or Mars the same turn. I think it's been pretty nice. I've been enjoying it a lot. I do still like Pokemon Center Lady too, so it kind of just depends on the deck. I think this deck could even use Pokemon Center Lady. I've just been like going back and forth with them in some certain decks. Then kind of went over the Rare Candy and Rocky Helmet. We gotta have the Skull Fossil in here for the Rampardos. Professor Researchers are pretty basic. The Leaf we have, because it works pretty well for both our Rampardos and our Lycanroc EX. They both have 2 retreat costs, so it's good to just have a Leaf in the deck in case we get in a tough situation. Most of the time I'm preferring to just have Cyrus. I think he works a little bit better in this deck, but if you prefer Sabrina, throw her in here. And then, yeah, I've been trying to include red cards and Marses in a lot of decks. I think they're really good to have, and they can really turn our game around when it's late. So you get your Lycanroc taken out, then you can throw this down there down to 1 card, which can be super nice with your Rampardos coming in. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. This has been probably one of my favorite decks so far. I'm probably going to tweak it around a little bit more, fine tune it, but I'll probably keep playing this one throughout the season. It's so much fun. I enjoy it a lot. I also copped 2 of these beautiful Lycanroc EXs. I know only have 1 in here, but it's probably one of my favorite 2-star Pokemon. Just, I love the orange and the green. It looks so good. But yeah, let's head into that final deck. All right, and here we are in the final deck, and this is a Tapu Koko EX Raichu deck. And to me, for some reason, this combo didn't jump out at me right away, but it's the combo that just makes so much sense. They kind of pair so well together. I kept on trying to do Tapu Koko with like Raichu EX and Pikachu EX, and every time I mix it around, I immediately ran into Oricorio, and I was like, I can't do anything to this Oricorio, and I would forget. I'd change the deck around, and then I would be like, this isn't working, and I'd switch, whatever. I just kept around doing the same thing over and over again. This combination actually works against Oricorio in case you get that matchup. So yeah, let's run through the list. So we got 2 Raichus in here that do 140 damage. Then we have 2 Tapu Koko EXs and 1 Pikachu, 1 X speed, 1 red card, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Giant Capes, Electrical Cord, 2 Professor Research, 2 Lieutenant Surge, 2 Cyrus, a Pokemon Center Lady, and a red. So yeah, this deck might be a little bit of a quicker explanation. It's pretty straightforward. We're mainly trying to start out with our Tapu Koko, and if you don't know, it has 2 attacks. The first one, Plasma Hurricane, does 20 damage, and then it adds electric energy to itself as well. So that means the second attacking turn, you can go right into Match Bolt, which requires 3 energy. You just put the 3rd energy on here. So depending on the matchup, that can be super strong. You can start putting down some heavy damage. Something you do need to worry about is its HP. It only has 130, which is pretty low for an EX Pokemon. Pikachu EX is also pretty low, so these electric EXs aren't really having strong HP. This is really dangerous against Meow, the Meowscarada decks. I think it's just something to watch out for. That's kind of why I have the capes in this deck. I think they're really important to have just to watch out for that Meow matchup. So yeah, we start the game, we're building up energy on our Tapu Koko, and then what we can do with that energy built up on our Tapu Koko is either start putting energy on our other Tapu Koko, or we can rotate around if we hit it and go right to the Raichu. Then you can surge your energy off of your Tapu right onto your Raichu. And that's kind of why we have the X speed in here. It can be a good way to just quickly swap them around and throw your energy on your Raichu. Usually you do attack once with your Tapu and then you'll rotate around, so you could use an energy if you don't hit your X speed, but we just have the X speed in here as backup. Sometimes you might need to make the switch around really quickly. I think it's a nasty combo though. I think it's really good to just start off with a Tapu, maybe even start attacking with the second Tapu, build that one up. Before the second one gets taken out, you switch to the Raichu and finish things off. It can be super powerful. The red card I think is super good in this deck. We have a lot of supporters, so it's good to be able to throw that down whenever, not have to worry about, oh, what supporter do I want to use, my Mars or my Surge this turn. If you can do a Surge and a red card in the same turn, that's just very powerful. Kind of looked at the capes already. We're typically putting the electrical cord only on the first Tapu Koko. The second Tapu Koko will put the cape on, and I mainly just have 2 electrical cords in this deck because you want to hit this early. You want to get this on your first Tapu Koko. This is just increasing our chances of doing that. Sometimes you might be able to save your first Tapu and then rotate around to a second one. So maybe in that instance, you would put the cord on the second one, but I don't know. I didn't see that happen too much. I mostly was just putting it on the first one. Then we got 2 researches, 2 surges, like I said, a Cyrus, a Pokemon Center Lady for heals, and then we just have a red in here as well. Raichu does a pretty good amount of damage, but I think it's good to include a red in here because Tapu's not doing a lot, so sometimes you just need that extra damage to take out their Pokemon. Most of the time, if you need the extra damage, it's going to be for their EX Pokemon. It's not going to be for a lower Pokemon. Raichu is going to be able to take out most basic Pokemon in one shot, which is pretty good. So yeah, this deck has been super fun. Once I realized like, oh, this combo, I was like, why didn't I think about this earlier? It just makes so much sense. They're such a nasty combo together. And I think kind of the perfect pair, honestly. Probably going to refine it a little bit, but I think it's pretty close to where it needs to be. Yeah, I think it's a really strong deck. But anyways, don't forget to check out those decks in the description. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be heading into those gameplays. But we'll be right back. Ugh. So hot. Sheesh, damn. Yo, I'm getting hot too. I might need to take this sweatshirt off. Oh, Miwa's dodging the camera. She's hiding. We got the Silvally right away. I think we potentially hold a research for the Silvally attack. No, actually, never mind. It's not going to be for 2 turns. Let's just go and do it. Giovanni's good. Kind of want a red. Red would be pretty nice. I mean, I think we just probably quick blow attack here. Or Ikoria. Yeah, this deck shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Yeah, we'll just quick blow attack. Gladion. Hopefully we hit a type null. We do not. Yeah, a little bit worried that they have a red card or something. Well, they can't Mars. So, praying for no red card. We should just be fine taking this out. Yeah, we'll do the research here. We get the type null, which is great, and the Pokeball. Pretty good draws for us. got the Blast. So we're kind of just looking for a Lossumin now. Unless they can heal 70. So if we Giovanni, we take this out. Guessing they probably will retreat, but we probably will just Cyrus if they do that. Oh no, they can heal 80, so we would need a red if they have all their heals. Seems like that would be pretty crazy though, because they only have 3 cards in hand. Since we don't have the Lossumin, I think we just build onto the Silvally right now. Yeah, we might try to use our Bloss for the Greninja because our, I don't know, Silvally only does 110 with the Giovanni, so I don't know. But I don't know, we're looking pretty good, honestly, right now. We are looking pretty good. We're going for the Gizmo. Just barely staying alive. Yeah, just hoping to hit a Lossumin soon. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I talking about? We're good. Yo, what's up, Kale? You're back? Look who the cat dragged in. Sheesh. Yo. Me was PTFO'd. Night, Miwar. Oh! Our girl is passed out. Time to type. Type it up. Oh, is that the muck I sent over? He's dancing already? Let's hit the Gladion now, I guess. Miwa's an old doggy. She's 12. I was worried with like the research I might just hit a Silvally or type null there, so I think it's just better to... Yeah, usually Shibas live till like 13 to 15 or so, and she seems pretty good still, so... we think she's gonna live till like 15. We'll see though. My mom's dog is 15 right now, and she's still doing decent. Oh, my leg is in camera. Sheesh. Sheesh. Cyclizar. Like him. Sheesh. Yeah, I gotta do a reward for leg cam, I guess. I need to like update my rewards so bad. I have not been doing that. Very naughty. Very, very naughty. We take a hit from Meow, so this is fine. We'll just do this. We're playing Cyclizar, which is interesting. Oh! Alright, KO time, baby. KO, baby. Oh, we hit our other Silvally. So our Gladion's kind of like a dead card. It just kind of just activates Silvally. We still have our Blas in the deck as well. Blas. They're really not hitting their draws. It's kind of crazy because they're crying for help. They should be hitting some Pokemon. Now they're hitting. We're pretty fine against Meow though. This deck is pretty good against Meow. Our Blas one-shots the Meow as well. Okay, this always hits Blas, which is good. W. Then we have the Lossumin on deck. Yeah, we'll build on here for now. What do we do? 110? Is it worth it to Giovanni? I guess mine as well, right? Giovanni technically adds 60 damage. A plus 60 Giovanni. They get heals coming in. We're just gonna Pokemon Center Lady. We'll just be chilling. We got the Lossumin for the Blas. We got the heals for the Activate. Yeah, I don't know how they come back. Even if they hit Meow early, it's not really that much of a threat to this deck, so... Meow is just so bad when they, well, it's not bad, but it's just not good if they don't have EX. Just makes it so much worse. We kind of just need a Sabrina here, unfortunately, so hopefully they don't hit a high HP Pokemon. Oh, they didn't play their Pokemon. We can't play any of our supporters. Okay, well, they just leave. Yeah, that's why I like Giovanni in this deck, just because you can always play Giovanni. Some of the other supporters you can't play. For the YouTube climb. Gotta do it for the YouTube climb. I know, it's been rough. I've been hearing people having problems. Pretty good start though. We got the Type Null into Silvally. We are going first though. There's also ads coming up in a minute and a half. Ads will be coming. We're playing against a Nido King deck. Interesting. I think I'll drop this on the Blas. I just like always play for red card now. It's been so popular in the meta. Hopefully it dies down again. It definitely is a lot higher at popular, or at, it's definitely a lot more popular at higher ranks. Miwa. Yeah, Mars and red card meta. Maddie needs a new job. People be needing jobs. Okay, they're doing Nihilego, Nidoking. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just implemented a lot of issues in itself. Like, a lot of people want you to know the technology, and then a lot of people... I don't know why I just did this. I'm throwing. But then also, it's like replacing a lot of jobs as well. Yeah, a lot of my contract jobs have been implementing like AI regulations, I guess. Like, so you can't really use AI for the work that you do, which is good. Wasn't planning on doing it anyway. It's kind of the bigger studios that I've been seeing that in. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely becoming a thing. I think in our industry, it's kind of important as well. Hopefully this hits a Silvally. I don't know why I own it. Okay. Saved for my dumb behaviors. What does this do? 50 for each Nidoking. They have one. Oh wait, what am I talking about? We take it out. It's at 100 HP. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't even need to calculate for that. AI is coming for us all. Yo. Oh, they're just done? Alright, well, we leveled up. W. Great Ball 2. Yeah, the climb is so much easier with the win bonus. First. Send me what you need. I can probably trade some of them. Miwa's like hiding behind me now. Miwa. We start the Blaze, which is not ideal. They got Heatran out here. Both are Silvallies as well, which is also not really ideal. Man, I've been getting some terrible draws the past couple days. I like literally, I think there's been like 3 games I've started with the Professor Research in the past 3 days. Out of probably like 30 games. It seems kind of crazy. It seems quite crazy to me. All right, let us slowly start our build. We do one-shot the Heatran, so we might just do that. Just keep building onto it. If we get a cape, then we can revive our Blast. We won't really be able to now. We only have 1 heal. We're still gonna do it so we don't lose it on the attack. As long as we don't lose it on the attack. Boom. They have the Moltres too, so they won't be able to take us out this turn actually, which is good. Oh, we have the Giovanni as well actually, so we can one-shot this. Yeah, they're kind of in danger. This actually kind of worked out. Come on, go for the flips. Let's go! The Giovanni coming in. I really have not used Giovanni in the past 2 months. Oh, we even got the red. Even got the red. That actually worked out better than I thought it would most times. Can potentially see like 2 reds in this deck even over the Giovanni. All right, one more with this deck, and then we'll swap it up a little bit. I think we'll do Doug Trio next. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll take a gander. We'll take a gander. Going second. Don't mind a second. We're playing Leaf, which is a little spooky against us. I mean, Grass Energy. I'm more spooked by Decidueye though. Not so much Celebi. Celebi can be spooky, but it's not as piercing. Got our Rockruff. Rampardos. We don't mind if we hit our EX now. It's actually quite good. Nice. Nice. Most scenarios I kind of like the base Lycanroc a little bit better, but I don't know, they could have a Leaf Cape coming. Then if we hit our red, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Leaf Cape. Classic Leaf Cape. We just gotta evolve though. It's too risky to... They just need one. Yeah, let's just Mars. They have way too many cards. Seems good, seems good. They could hit us for a big ol' 120 here, but hopefully not. Kind of works out. Maybe they didn't have good cards. Maybe we shouldn't have Marsed. The light is kind of piercing. All right, one miss, one hit. All right, if we top deck a red here, be crazy. Nah. Skull Fossil's quite good. Oh, fantastic. I could bring my Lycanroc back. I feel like they just get greedy and put the energy on the Celebi though. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, they didn't have any heals they could have used there. I mean, now we just cook them. We got the Cyrus. They just can't keep up quick enough here. They could potentially... Sabrina... No, that doesn't even really matter. Yeah. W. Already got the Lycanroc in hand, but we do get a draw out of this. Mew, I actually haven't seen Mew in a while. We bringing back Mew? I kind of feel like I should try out Mew again. I haven't really been playing it. The meta has just exploded with all the new sets they've released. It's so hard to like go back to old cards. It just keeps on exploding. Doing Gengar and what's her name? So our Lycanroc's immediately going to start doing 100 damage to the Mew, which is good. They could have a Budding Expeditioner. They need to cap the... They need to increase the level cap. Yeah, that's so true. Everyone's at like 50s now. I don't know if they will though, because like... Did they ever for Pokemon Go? I think they just left it at 50. Even though people hit it after like a week somehow, they just went like ham on the game. I remember right when Pokemon Go came out, people were just like grinding to hit level 50 first. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, I think I actually only put one of these Lycanrocs in here. No real reason to Mars. They could potentially Budding Expeditioner here. They don't, okay. I mean, also if they had hit their... If they hit their Gardevoir... Did they evolve? They'd evolved last turn, right? Hmm? Ubu be thinking. Ubu be thinking. I don't think we Mars them. We really just need to hit the Cyrus for the Mew. Our Lycanroc is a good hit though, or any of our researches. Can we get a research today? Oh, they might have got Budding Expeditioner? Yeah, they did. Dang. Ooh, I don't know if I would have done that if I was them. see what they're doing, but it is like feels like too many Pokemon to me. All right, can we hit a Skull Fossil or a Lycanroc EX? Perfect. We should just be chilling. We're gonna be in trouble if they hit Gallade, or I mean Gardevoir soon, for sure. They just have the Gengar EX in here, which seems like a lot. Seems like a lot of Pokemon. Unfortunately, we're 10 away with this hit, which kind of stinks. So maybe we should have put on the Lycanroc EX. We have a lot of good draws in the deck. We just need to hit them. Okay, we just got that. We've got a lot of good draws in the deck. I mean, let's just hope we get a Cyrus and they don't have Gardevoir right here. No Gardevoir is really good for... Oh! W. Lycan coming in beautifully. Yeah, that's about all that I got to say. Now let's lock in. Time for some W's. Oh my god, playing against Giovanni himself. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wombi, I probably will change the lights to those like effects ones in like half an hour. Just gonna say that now. Just gonna say that now. We got type null. What effects? The effects that was a ding dong that I did not realize I had. Those effects. Oh, what kind of effects? It looks like they're just like changing colors, or they have like flickering effects. Oh my god, they had the Mars immediately. Oh, we got our Mars though. Perfect. W. I mean, I'm not actually gonna Mars them now, is the thing. I mean, this just hits our other Rockruff. But that's fine. Rough as a rock. Kind of wanted to hit the other one, but that's fine. We might have been able to go ham. Yeah, we're probably going to build this Lycanroc on the back one. If you can do two, all right, I'll change it. I'll change the color after. Let's do this. I'm down for it. We're gonna take some damage on us, but that's fine. All right, number 2 is... What is this blue? It is a different type of blue. Oh no, that's like yellow. Like this? Is that a good approximate? I mean, we're kind of just chilling here. They need their Rampardos, which I'm guessing they're playing. We have our Mars as well. Kind of just chilling. They need to hit a skull fossil like right here. No skull fossil, no dice. No dice! Let's go! Great start to the stream. No dice. Absolutely no dice. Oops. Alright, I probably can only do like 3 more games, and then I gotta run 2 or 3 more, depending on how long they are. The climb is going good after we stopped playing that first deck. The first deck was not very good. We tried to make that Golem deck work, but it did not go so well. It's really hard to do an electric deck, though, without abilities. Like, all of them have abilities. Like, Oricorio has an ability. Pretty good draws from us. Magneton. Who's the other big one? I'm spacing out. I know there's more. Oh my god, we're getting red carded, bruh. I should have got them. Oh, okay. Not too shabby. I think I'm gonna hold the Mars. If they have the Rampardos, we just rotate to our Rampardos. So kinda actually don't mind if they have Rampardos. If they don't have Rampardos, they need another Pokemon. Even if they have Rampardos, they need another Pokemon. Alright, well, they're getting another Pokemon. If I win this match, we'll be at Great Ball 4. Let's go. Alright, that's a little bit unfortunate. I think we'll probably just rotate to Rampardos, though, anyway. Let's see what we draw, though. We got our Lycanroc. Yeah, let's just take this out. I think our playlist ended. I gotta find a new one. Oh, they're just done? They're leaving? Let's do this one. The win streak is coming in hot. We're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are we playing Soul Shinonic again? Question mark. It would seem so. We are going second this time, though. Going second is kind of huge. Pretty good draws from us, though. Hopefully we can hit electrical cord. I don't think we read card. Nice, okay. They apparently don't like that I'm playing cards out. Pretty good start for us. They gotta build on the back one. Or jump back. They're just going for the rare candy. On the front one? Yeah, I don't know about that one, bruv. You do you, man. I would have to say that's a misplay. I would. The X speed is kind of saving us. I have the surge. They could Cyrus this Tapu, which would kind of stink. But I'm still gonna put the energy on it. You kinda need a soul here. I don't think they can do anything else. They could Cyrus us. Oh, they don't even have Cyrus. I mean, now they're wasting energy. They have to retreat back. Still cut through that, bruh. Right. Time to be disrespectful, question mark? Just a little bit of disrespect. Nah. We've gotten pretty good luck starting with Tapu. Don't mind starting with that Tapu. Ooh, this is gonna be our last deck that we're playing. We hit both Pokeballs. Insane draws. Insane. I would be tilted if I was them. Should I be really annoying? Do I red card? See ya. I'm just like straight up being a Dark Tina gamer out here. Hit my research, 2 Pokeballs, and my red card. I like hate that they always hit that. So I mean, I gotta capitalize. I hit them all, I gotta do it. Yo-oh. Seems like they might have the Meow. Alright, kind of saved here. Hopefully they don't have a Gizmo. We just go right into the Raichu here. Please no Gizmo. I want to look cool. Let's go. I'm gonna look so cool right now. This is what the deck is all about. This is what we're here for. This is what it's all about. This is what we're here for. W. Alright, that's a pretty good way to end it on that deck, I'd say. We're gonna go wide cam. Mila's moving around too much. She's being too crazy out here. Too crazy out here. I wonder what we're playing. Good evening. Miwa does got a Miwa. She's got a Miwa out here. Either of these hits are pretty good. I'll take either. Could be the better hit, honestly. So even if they evolve here, we do take out Silvally. Then we're kind of hoping to just... Electrical Cord is a good hit for us. Our other Tapu would probably be pretty good too. They should have went for the hit there. Oh no. Oh, W's. Oh my god, absolutely busted draws. Busted draws from us. Busted. Is she calming down finally? Yeah, we're kind of just good now. Can't really red card them because we're be giving them a card. We don't want to do that. I think they always just put their type null in here and go for the Gamba. But we just always win. Yeah. Looks like this is the way to play it. This be the way to play it. I feel like this is gonna crank a lot more. What time am I gonna stream to? Probably gonna go too late. I kind of want to start editing. Alright, we got Tapu. Pretty good start. You know what that means? It's gonna get red carded. You know what that means? Gonna get red carded. I'm gonna hold my research. No point. Not very helpful draws. All we gotta do is Prage here. Oh my god. The red card. Absolutely devastating. This better not hit. Kind of really need a Pokemon. Please do not hit. Oh my god, every time. uh, Alright, please do not freaking give them another hit. Oh my gosh. Literally. Bruh. Why does it hit every time? Why does it hit every freaking time? I don't understand this. Do I do the red now or next turn? I feel like it's always the play to do it earlier. But it gives away my surprise a little bit. Oh wait, they put the energy on the Stoutland? Wait, why did they do that? What? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I wasn't paying attention. I just 100% assumed that they would not do that. They don't have the Stoutland though. Bro, what are they doing? This is very incorrect play here. I don't know why they would ever do that. It's so incorrect. I will take it though. I will take a quick W. Hit Raichu, GG. If they have Stoutland here, we could be in trouble. Alright, I mean, let's just match then. That's just match bolt, as they say. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't just attack with the Guzzlord if they didn't have the Stout. They could have got 2 points. And then I could have been nervous.